Good morning to all. In last class, we discussed about the few points. That is what one is the speed, second one is velocity, and third one is acceleration. So today also I will repeat it the same. After that, we will know about the speeds, in which there are four types of speeds. So first here is the speed, which is nothing but a rate of change of position, rate of change of position is called speed. This yesterday we defined it. Again today also I define it here. This speed equal to change in position, change in position divided by time taken, and it can be written as V equal to ds by dt, which is measured in meter per second. That is what the SI unit of speed is, meter per second, whereas its dimensional formula for this speed is L raised to 1 t raised to minus 1, L raised to 1 t raised to minus 1. If you want, you can write it like this also, L raised to 0, L raised to 1 t raised to minus 1. This one or this one, both will be the same. This is about what yesterday we done. That is rate of change of position is called speed, and speed can be written as change in position divided by time. Change in position divided by time taken, and this can be written as ds by dt. Now here in case of this speed, there are there are four types, and they are nothing but here uniform speed, one is what? Uniform speed. Second one is what? Non-uniform speed. Third one is average speed, and lastly instantaneous speed. So these are different types of speeds, and better to see here we will define the uniform speed, non-uniform speed, average speed, and then instantaneous speed. One thing better to keep it in mind, either it may be a uniform or non-uniform speed, average or instantaneous speed, but its SI unit and dimensional formula will be the same. There is no change in SI unit and dimensional formula. Only the change in position will be different in here. So here is uniform speed. So here the change in position of a particle or change in position of a body is equal in equal intervals of time. The change in position of a body is equal in equal intervals of time. Then what the speed we will get? That speed is known as uniform speed. Say here is, for example, this is the origin, this is the A, then B position, then C position, then D position. A particle of a body will be moved from O to A position. It covers a distance, for example, 10 meters. Now here the time taken to reach from O to A is, for example, 2 seconds. Then a body later will be goes from O to B and it covers a distance of 20 meters. And the time taken from O to B is 4 seconds. Whereas here A to B 20 meters and time is again 2 seconds. So here actually the initial distance is 10 meters, then change is 20 meters. Initial time what it is taken? 2 seconds. Then later it is taken 4 seconds. So change in position is what? Final OB minus initial OA divided by time taken is 4 minus 2 equal to here OB is 20. O to B is here 20 meters. O to B 20 minus O to A is 10 divided by 4 minus 2 is 2 equal to how much you are going to get in? 10 by 2 equal to 5 meters per second we will get. Later the body will be goes from O to C covering 30 meters and time taken is 6 seconds. Now here what is the change? 30 minus B, that is 20 divided by total time is 6 minus here is 4. So what is the change in 30 minus 20? Again change is 10 divided by time is 2. See here change in position is, here in the first case we got it 10, time is 2. In the second case again change in distance is 10 divided by 2. So therefore again here we got it 5 meters per second. Now later if you want, here we have 40 meters. Time taken is 8 seconds. Now what is the change here? 40 minus 30 divided by 8 minus 6 again 10 by 2 equal to again 5 meters per second. See in all the three cases what the speed we got it? 5 meters per second. If the speed will be same in all the intervals of time, then we will say the speed is said to be uniform. So therefore the uniform speed is defined as the change in position. The change in position is equal in equal intervals. Change in position is equal in equal intervals of time. Intervals of time. Change in position is equal in equal intervals of time is called uniform speed. This is what uniform speed. This is the one. Second one, non-uniform speed. Non-uniform in the sense variable speed. Non-uniform variable, non-uniform speed or variable speed, non-uniform or variable speed. This definition is also similar. It is also same, but only thing is change in position is equal. Here change in position is not equal. Though the equal intervals of time or it may be different intervals of time. Either you can change in position is not equal or time interval is not equal. Then the speed it will be goes to non-uniform. ಏನಿರಬೇಕಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಚೇಂಜ್ ಇನ್ ಪೊಸಿಷನ್ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಇರಬಾರ್ದು. इंटरवल टाइम इंटरवल इक्वल इधर तो नडीतो. चेंज इन पोजीशन इक्वल नहीं रहना. टाइम इक्वल रहे तभी चलता है. और चेंज इन पोजीशन इज इक्वल रहे तभी चलता है, बट टाइम इंटरवल शुड नॉट बी इक्वल. Or both will be different. Then the speed is said to be what we will say non-uniform. See here, the change in position is not equal in equal intervals of time is called non-uniform speed. That is what? Non-uniform speed. What we learn here? Change in position is not equal. इधर equal बरकरार है, ये equal लिखे तो इसको not equal लिखना. इधर वंदरे equal बरकरार है, इधर not equal बरकरार. Then also again we get non-uniform speed. Sometimes both are not equal. Sometimes not equal in unequal intervals of time. In unequal means different intervals of time. Then also the speed is goes to non-uniform speed. That is what see here. Just I will show you the two positions. Here is the initial. This is A again. This is B again. This is C, and here is D. Here for example 4 seconds. Here for example this is 4 seconds. This is for example 6 seconds. So here say distance is 5 meter. But here the distance is 20 meter. Here the distance is 50 meter. Now if you want you can measure. Here change in position B, A to B. B is 20 meter. A is 5 meter. Here by A to B. Here O to B. What is the time? 4. Here how much is the time? 2. How much we are going to get? 15 by 2 meter per second. This we will see. For this we will see. Or for this we will see. Finally is what? C position. C is 50. Initially this B position for example. B is what? 20. B is what? 20. Divided by. What is the time here? 6 seconds. Here is what is the time? 4 seconds. So what we are going to getting? 30 divided by 2. But here what we got it? In this case we got it 15 by 2. That is 7.5. Here how much we got it? 15 by 2. That is 30 by 2. That is 15. Is it both the speeds are same? No. This is only 15 by 2 means 7.5 meters per second. This is 30 by 2 means 15 meters per second. Speed will be different. Such a speed will be called as non-uniform. Is it clear? Non-uniform speed is the Then third one. that is average speed. Look here, one more thing. In case of a uniform speed, here mathematically this speed will write it v equal to distance traveled divided by time taken. Uniform speed, in case of a uniform speed, the speed can be written as distance traveled, that is s, divided by time taken. Whereas in case of a variable speed, in case of a non-uniform speed, here we are going to write in speed equal to change in position divided by time taken. For change in position means S2 position. Here is here to here, here to here, this is S1, here to here, this is what S2 position. Here to here time taken is T1, here to here time taken is what? T2. This is T2. Change in position is S1 to S2 means S2 minus S1 divided by change in time means T2 minus T1. This is V are making. And this is equal to difference in position, difference in distance, delta S. Difference in distance is delta S divided by difference in time is delta T. That is delta S by delta T. V equal to delta S by delta T. This is one of the equation for which one? Non-uniform speed. Similarly, delta S by delta T, if this difference in time, if the difference in time is very small, which is closer to 0, means it tends to 0, then there is some limit will be there, and here we will write limit delta T tends to 0. That is mathematically we are going to write it. Mathematically लिखते हो ऐसा. Mathematics का बरीच भाग बर्थ नंतर ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ equation change ಆಗ್ತದೆ. ಆ equation ಏನು ಬರ್ತದೆ ಅಂತ ನಾವು better to see here. V equal to limit delta T tends to 0, delta S by delta T, and therefore this equation V equal to ds by dt. This is thing by ds by dt. Andra difference in position, difference in distance traveled divided by time interval. This is what mathematical formula for the non-uniform speed. Now later, average speed. Average speed is nothing but total distance traveled by the body to the total time taken. Average. Speed. Average speed. V average we are going to take as VAV. ಅದು average symbol ಅಥವಾ V mean speed ಅಂತಲೂ ಕರೀತಾರೆ. So here is this. It is defined as the ratio between total distance traveled to the total time taken. Total distance to the total time taken. That is V average equal to total distance traveled divided by total time taken. Total time taken. This is what in general average velocity, average speed. Average speed anta. Total distance anna ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ನೋಡಿ ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಿ. Better to see here. ಇಲ್ಲಿ interval ಅಲ್ಲ. A ಇಂದ B ಇಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಡಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ S1 ಅಂತ ತಗೊಳ್ಳಿ. B to C ಡಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ S2 ಒಳಗಡೆನಾ. C to D distance S4 ಒಳಗಡೆಯೋ. D to E distance S5. A to B T1 is the time taken. B to C T2 is the time taken. C to D T3 is the time taken. D to E T4 is the time taken. Now its average speed can be written as total distance traveled. Total distance traveled is one is the S1 distance, then next S2 distance, next S3 distance, next S4 distance. This is what the total distance traveled divided by total time taken. T1 is the time plus T2 is the time plus T3 is the time plus T4 is the time. Like this, the average velocity can be written, that is S1 plus S2 plus S3 plus S4 divided by T1 plus T2 plus T3 plus T4. Here how many intervals are there? This is first interval, this is second interval, this is third interval, this one is fourth interval. Time, first interval of time, second interval of time, third interval of time, fourth interval of time. And the interval of time. Only two intervals will be there sometimes. A to B, then B to C. The S1 is the S2 into the time T1 is the time T2. Again after the equation, V average equal to S1 plus S2 divided by T1 plus T2. Aste that is what the average speed. Then one more is which one? Third, fourth one is instantaneous speed. Last one is what your instantaneous speed. Here is the last, third, fourth one. Instantaneous speed. Instantaneous speed. Instantaneous speed is nothing but the speed of a body at the instant of time. The speed of the body at the instant of time. Speed of a body at the instant of time. Speed of the body at the instant of time, that is nothing but instantaneous speed. This can also be written as the speed of a body in a short interval of time. In a short interval of time, the speed of a body in a short interval of time. It can also be written as the speed of a body in a short interval of time. That is also nothing but instantaneous speed. In a short interval of time, in the sense, this delta t tends to 0. Very short interval of time means delta t tends to 0. So therefore, this instantaneous speed can also be written as v equal to ds by dt. Instantaneous speed can also be written as v equal to ds by dt. Is it clear? Here is the 4 types of speed: uniform speed, non-uniform speed, average speed, and instantaneous speed. Better to keep it in mind. In all the 4 cases, it is the ratio of distance divided by time taken. ಎಲ್ಲ 4 cases ನಲ್ಲಿ numerator the distance ಬರ್ತದ, denominator the time ಬರ್ತದ. न्यूमरेटर में डिस्टेंस आता है, डिनोमिनेटर में टाइम आता है. उसके लिए सभी का यूनिट क्या रहता है? डिस्टेंस का यूनिट मीटर, टाइम का यूनिट सेकेंड, मीटर पर सेकेंड. एंड डायमेंशनल फार्मूला इज L raised to 1 T raised to minus 1. ಇದು ಫಿಕ್ಸ್ ಇರ್ತವೆ. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಾ? Is it clear about the different types of speed? And here one more thing better to remember it. This instantaneous speed usually it can be measured. Instantaneous speed can be measured using the device, using the instrument, and the name of the instrument is speedometer. The instrument which helps to measure the instantaneous speed, that is speedometer. So therefore here speedometer is a device which helps to measure the instantaneous speed. What you are going to finding whenever you are going to riding the bike, you are seeing towards the meter which is provided above the headlight of your bike. ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬೈಕ್ ಹೆಡ್ಲೈಟ್ ಮೇಲೆ ಒಂದು ಮೀಟರ್ ಇರ್ತದ. ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನೀವು ಸ್ಪೀಡ್ ನೋಡ್ತೀವಿ 100 ಮೀಟರ್ ಪರ್ 100 ಕಿಲೋಮೀಟರ್ ಪರ್ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್, ಸಾರಿ ಪರ್ ಅವರ್, 50 ಕಿಲೋಮೀಟರ್ ಪರ್ ಅವರ್, 60 ಕಿಲೋಮೀಟರ್ ಪರ್ ಅವರ್ ಅಂತ ಏನು ಅಲ್ಲಿ ರೀಡಿಂಗ್ ತೋರಿಸ್ತದ. ಆ ರೀಡಿಂಗ್ ತೋರಿಸೋ ಇನ್ಸ್ಟ್ರೂಮೆಂಟ್, that device name itself is what? Speedometer. So hence speedometer is a device which helps to measure the instantaneous speed. That's in what I gave you about the speed, about uniform speed, non-uniform speed, average speed, instantaneous speed. Its SI unit, its dimensional formula. And also instantaneous speed can be measured using the device, that is what? Speedometer. Up to this here I completed. Now next we will go for velocity. Next point here is the velocity. Velocity. Better to keep it in mind. Again, it is also represented by v itself. This is also represented by velocity v. So here the quantity speed what I finish now, and what I am going to say in the next one, velocity. Both are similar, and there is a small difference. And the difference is the direction. In case of a speed, we have not mentioned any direction. Change in position divided by time taken. Whereas in case of a velocity, the change in position in a given direction. The change in position in a given direction. Change position in a given direction divided by time taken. This itself is velocity. Change in position is same, only the direction is here. So this change in position in a given direction, this much lengthy statement what it is there, this change in position in a given direction, that we will go for displacement. This is what change in displacement divided by time taken. Change in position in a given direction becomes change in displacement. That means your position in a given direction, this we will take it as displacement. Then remaining matter will be the same. So therefore, here it is commonly defined as rate of change of displacement. Rate of change of displacement is called velocity. That is velocity equal to change in or change of, change in or change of लिख सकते, no problem, change of displacement divided by time taken. Divided by what here? Time taken. This is what the velocity is. That is the definition of velocity. Is it clear up to that? Change in velocity divided by time taken. Sorry, change in displacement divided by time taken. Idu velocity. And again here, displacement is nothing but distance travelled, which is measured in meter per second. Displacement is distance travelled. Distance travelled in a given direction. Again it is measured in meter. Divided by time taken is second. That is again meter per second. This is again meter per second. And its dimensional formula is again L raised to 1 T raised to minus 1. Dimensional formula is L raised to 1 T raised to minus 1. SI unit is meter per second. See here what you got in. The SI unit for speed and SI unit for velocity both will be same. The SI unit for speed and velocity is same. That is meter per second. And also dimensional formula for speed and velocity is same, and that is L T raised to minus 1 means L raised to 1 T raised to minus 1. Hence speed and velocity are dimensionally same. Better to keep in mind these points. SI unit and dimensional formula for both speed and velocity will be same. Hence they are dimensionally same. But the difference is This speed is scalar quantity. This speed is what? Scalar quantity. Whereas this one is vector quantity. Only that much is the difference. Adu difference. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಾ? ಅಷ್ಟು ಇದು ವೆಲಾಸಿಟಿ. ಅದೇ ಪ್ರಕಾರ ವೆಲಾಸಿಟಿ and speed ನಲ್ಲಿ 4 ಟೈಪ್ಸ್ ಇದೆ. जैसा speed में 4 टाइप्स थे. यूनिफॉर्म स्पीड, नॉन यूनिफॉर्म स्पीड, वेरिएबल एवरेज स्पीड and instantaneous speed. Similarly here also uniform velocity. Second one, non uniform velocity. Third one, average velocity. And lastly, instantaneous velocity. सभी वही रहते, जैसा उसमें डिफाइन कर रहे थे वैसा इधर भी डेफिनेशन सेम रहते. ओनली उधर चेंज इन पोजीशन बोल के लिखे थे, ಅಲ್ಲಿ पोजीशन ಅಂತ ಬರೆದಿವಿ. In the last case we wrote it position. So in case of position here we are going to write in displacement. ಎಲ್ಲೆಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಪೊಸಿಷನ್ ಅಂತ ಇತ್ತು ಅಲ್ಲೆಲ್ಲ ಏನು ಬರ್ತದೆ? ಡಿಸ್ಪ್ಲೇಸ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಅಂತ ಬರ್ತದೆ. ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಅವೇ ಮೊದಲಿನ ಡೆಫಿನಿಷನ್ ಸೇರ್ತಾವ. ಚೇಂಜ್ ಇನ್ ಪೊಸಿಷನ್ ಈಸ್ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಇನ್ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಇಂಟರ್ವಲ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಟೈಮ್ ಅಂತ ನೀವು ಯಾವ ಕೇಸ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಯೂನಿಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಸ್ಪೀಡ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಂತೀವಿ? ಚೇಂಜ್ ಇನ್ ಪೊಸಿಷನ್ ಈಸ್ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ in equal intervals of time ಅಂತ ನೀವು. ಅದೇ ಯೂನಿಫಾರ್ಮ್ ವೆಲಾಸಿಟಿ ನಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ಬರ್ತದೆ? ಚೇಂಜ್. In case of a uniform velocity here, change in displacement is equal. ನೋಡ್ರಿ ಅಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಕೈಲಿಂದ ವ್ಯತ್ಯಾಸ ಏನು ಹೀಗೆ ಡಿಸ್ಕಷನ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಅದರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ. ಚೇಂಜ್ ಇನ್ ಡಿಸ್ಪ್ಲೇಸ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಇನ್ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಇಂಟರ್ವಲ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಟೈಮ್. ಚೇಂಜ್ ಇನ್ ಡಿಸ್ಪ್ಲೇಸ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಇನ್ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಇಂಟರ್ವಲ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಟೈಮ್ called uniform speed, uniform velocity. Change in displacement is equal in equal intervals of time is called uniform velocity. ಮತ್ತದೇ ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ uniform velocity is v equal to s by t. ಅದರೇನು ಚೇಂಜಸ್ ಆಗಲ್ಲ. Similarly, non-uniform change in displacement is not equal. And change in position is not equal. If change in displacement is not equal. ಅದೇ ಪ್ರಕಾರ average velocity. Average velocity is the total displacement divided by total time taken. Displacement and position into displacement. ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಡಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಟ್ರಾವೆಲ್ ಇರ್ತದೆ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಡಿಸ್ಪ್ಲೇಸ್ಮೆಂಟ್. ಒಂದೊಂದ್ಸಲ ಪೊಸಿಷನ್ ಇರಲಿಲ್ಲ, ಡಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಟ್ರಾವೆಲ್ ಅಂತ ಬರೆಯಬಹುದು. ಪೊಸಿಷನ್ ಇದ್ದಲ್ಲಿ ಡಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಟ್ರಾವೆಲ್ ಅಂತ ಬರೆಯಬಹುದು. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಅದು ಡಿಫರೆನ್ಸ್. ಓನ್ಲಿ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಇನ್ ಪೊಸಿಷನ್ ಆರ್ ಡಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಟ್ರಾವೆಲ್ ಇನ್ ಪ್ಲೇಸ್ ಆಫ್ ದಟ್ ಡಿಸ್ಪ್ಲೇಸ್ಮೆಂಟ್. ಅವಾಗೆಲ್ಲ ಡೆಫಿನಿಷನ್ಸ್ ರಿಪೀಟ್ ಆಗ್ತಾವ. ಇಲ್ಲಿನೂ instantaneous velocity v equal to ds by dt, variable velocity v equal to ds by dt, same formula. advale idre. Is it clear up to this about the speed and velocity. Here there are 4 types, here also there are 4 types of speed, 4 types of velocity. After this velocity, we will go for the another quantity, and that is what? Acceleration. ಇದು ಆದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಏನು ಬರ್ತದೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ? acceleration ಅಂತ ಬರ್ತದೆ. ಅದು ಒಂದು ಡೆಫಿನಿಷನ್ ಆಯಿತು. ಅಂದ್ರ all definitions will be completed in this topic. ಈ ಟಾಪಿಕ್ ಒಳಗೆ ಏನೇನು ನಮ್ಗೆ ಬೇಸಿಕ್ ಬೇಕು, ಏನೇನು ನಮ್ಗೆ ಡೆಫಿನಿಷನ್ಸ್ ಬೇಕಾಗ್ತಾವ ಅವು ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟ್ ಆಗ್ತವೆ. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನೋಡಿ, ಇದು ಒಂದು ಡೆಫಿನಿಷನ್ ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಿ, ಆಮೇಲೆ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ನ ಕಂಟಿನ್ಯೂ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ. acceleration, the rate of change of velocity. ಒಂದಕ್ಕೊಂದು ರಿಲೇಟೆಡ್ ಇರ್ತದೆ. ಹಿಂದಿನ ಡೆಫಿನೇಷನ್ದಾಗ ರೇಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಆಫ್ ಡಿಸ್ಪ್ಲೇಸ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಇತ್ತು. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ಬರ್ತದೆ? ರೇಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಆಫ್ ವೆಲಾಸಿಟಿ ಬರ್ತದೆ. ರೇಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಆಫ್ ವೆಲಾಸಿಟಿ ಈಸ್ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ acceleration. Rate of change of velocity is called acceleration. That is, acceleration equal to change in velocity divided by time taken ಇಷ್ಟುವರೆಗೆ. ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಆ್ಯಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ, ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಎಕ್ಸೀಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ, ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ. acceleration is represented by a. change in velocity ಬರೆದು ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ? final velocity minus initial velocity divided by time taken. So here final velocity is represented by v. Final velocity is represented by v minus initial velocity is represented by u divided by time taken is t. Andra a equal to ಏನು ಬಂದಿಲ್ಲಿ? v minus u by t. ಇದು ಒಂದು ಎಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ರಾ ಇಕ್ವೇಷನ್ ಬರ್ತದೆ ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಇನ್ ಕೇಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಎ acceleration. ಇದನ್ನು ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಸಿಂಪ್ಲಿಫಿಕೇಶನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ we will get v equal to u plus at. ಇದೇ ಸೇಮ್ ಇಕ್ವೇಷನ್ ಏನಾಗ್ತದೆ? v equal to u plus at. ಇದು acceleration ಜೊತೆ ಇದೊಂದು ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ ಪ್ರೂವ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ. this formula is useful in the case of a problem. ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಮಾಡೋ ಟೈಮ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಇದು ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ ಬೇಕಾಗ್ತದೆ. ಇದು ಒಂದೇ ಅಲ್ಲ, ಇನ್ನ 2 ಇಕ್ವೇಷನ್ ಬರ್ತಾವೆ, ಅವನು ತೋರಿಸ್ತೀನಿ. ಗ್ರಾಫ್ ಹಾಕಿ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾಗ್ತದೆ, ಗ್ರಾಫಿಕಲಿ ಇರ್ತವೆ ಸಿಲೆಬಸ್ಸಿಗೆ. ಗ್ರಾಫಿಕಲಿ ಅದ ಇಲ್ಲ 2 ಇಕ್ವೇಷನ್ಸ್ ಬರ್ತವೆ. ಇದು ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಅದು ಒಂದು ಇಕ್ವೇಷನು s equal to ut plus half at square ಅಂತ ಬರ್ತದೆ. ಇನ್ನೊಂದು v square equal to u square plus 2as ಅಂತ ಬರ್ತದೆ. ಇವೆಲ್ಲ ಈ ಡೆಫಿನಿಷನ್ಸ್ ಇವೆಲ್ಲ ಆದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಗ್ರಾಫ್ ಹಾಕ್ತೇವೆ ನೋಡಿ. displacement position against time, velocity against time, acceleration against time ಅಂತ 3 types of graphs ಹಾಕ್ತೇವೆ. ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ವೆಲಾಸಿಟಿ ಅಗೇನೆಸ್ಟ್ ಟೈಮ್ ಹಾಕಿದ್ರೆ ಅವ್ರ ಕ್ವೆಶ್ಚನ್ಸ್ ಬರ್ತವೆ. ತೋರಿಸ್ತೀನಿ ಅದು ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ನಲ್ಲಿ. ಈ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ತನಕ ಬರ್ತೀನಿ. ರೇಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಆಫ್ ವೆಲಾಸಿಟಿ ಅಂದ್ರೇನು? acceleration. acceleration is nothing but change in velocity divided by time taken. change in velocity ಅಂದ್ರೆ final velocity minus initial velocity divided by time taken. final velocity ಅಂದ್ರೆ v ಅಂತ ಹಾಕ್ತೀವಿ, initial velocity ಅಂದ್ರೆ u ಅಂತ ಹಾಕ್ತೀವಿ, time taken t ಅಂತ. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ equal to ಏನು ಬಂತಿಲ್ಲಿ? v minus u by t ಅಂತ ಬಂತು. ಅದೇ v equal to ಏನಾಗ್ತದೆ ಈಗ? u plus at ಅಂತ ಈಕ್ವೇಷನ್ ಬರ್ತದೆ. ಇದು acceleration. And in case of a velocity, in case of a speed, what was defined, that is uniform, non-uniform, average and instantaneous. ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹೆಂಗೆ ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ? ಈ acceleration acceleration ಹಂಗೆ ಬರ್ತವ ಯೂನಿಫಾರ್ಮ್ acceleration ಅಂತ ಬರ್ತದ ಯೂನಿಫಾರ್ಮ್ acceleration ಅಂತ ಬರ್ತದ ನಾನ್ ಯೂನಿಫಾರ್ಮ್ acceleration ಅಂತ ಬರ್ತದ average acceleration ಅಂತ ಬರ್ತದ ಮತ್ತು instantaneous acceleration ಇಲ್ಲಿನೂ 4 ಟೈಪ್ ಬರ್ತವೆ ನಾವು 4 in the next class ನಲ್ಲಿ in the next class we will define all these things then later we will go about the graphical representation of change in position, change in velocity, change in acceleration with respect to time. That we will continue in the next class. Okay, thank you.